Quick, graph y equals 2x squared minus 3 by hand 2 different ways. This is part of the Family of Functions series. You will need graph paper, or you can download this PDF and print it. Press pause as needed anytime during this video. We first need to decide what the parent function is and its shape. Parent function is y equals x squared, and the shape is a U-shaped parabola. Keep picturing this as the graph of our parent function while we're doing this. Identify the parameters, and what we mean by that are values in the expression that affect the graph. 2 and minus 3 are parameters. How do they affect the graph? The minus 3 shifts all points down 3, including the vertex, which is normally at the origin. So our vertex is now at 0, negative 3. The times 2 does not affect placement of the vertex. The 2 doubles all the y values, and so for the parabola dance, double the y values. Instead of right 1 up 1 from that vertex, it's going to be right 1 up 2, because we need to double the y values because of the 2. Instead of right 2 up 4, it's going to be right 2 up 8, doubling the 4. Instead of left 1 up 1, it's going to be left 1 up 2, doubling that y value. And instead of left 2 up 4, left 2 up 8, doubling that 4. Connect the points, and we get a narrow-looking parabola whose vertex is at the point 0, negative 3. And the axis of symmetry, the line by which the curve reflects about itself, is the line x equals 0, or the y-axis. Compare it to the parent function. Again, you can see that it shifted down and narrower than the parent function. Using a table the second way, this is our standard 5 points on a parabola. We need to keep the x values the same because the parameters 2 and minus 3 do not affect the x values. The 2 and the minus 3 affect the y values, however, and using the order of operations, we multiply by 2 before we subtract the 3. That's the order of operations. So 4 times 2, 8, minus 3 is 5. You can see that this is the calculation right here. So we'll go ahead and plot 2, 5. 1 times 2 is 2, minus 3 is negative 1, so 1, negative 1. We ask that you finish the table, pause as needed, press resume when you're ready, but finish the table and graph those points. Zero times 2 is 0, minus 3 is negative 3, so 0, negative 3. 2 minus 3 is negative 1, negative 1, negative 1. And 4 times 2 is 8, minus 3 is 5, negative 2, 5. Connect the points and compare to the parent function. Now you try one. Graph y equals 1/2 x squared plus 1. Use either method or both for the practice. Press pause to do this and resume when you're finished to check your answer. And here is the graph, and here are the tables. The blue is the parent, the green is the graph you were asked to do.